CSS describes how HTML elements are to be displayed on screen, paper, or in other media. CSS saves a lot of work. It can control the layout of multiple web pages all at once. CSS allows you to control the look and feel of several pages by changing a single source. Now remember one thing, cascading style sheets are used for formatting the web pages. Last year you are aware of the different tags of HTML like text formatting tag, I tag, U tag, big tag, small tag, SUP tag, SUB tag, heading level tag, H1 tag to H6 tag, IMG tag, font tag, and some of the form tag. By using that tags, you can create a web page. Okay, but the pages created by using these tags cannot attract the people. Whereas when you are using cascading style sheet, you can make the web pages more attractive because CSS provides you more formatting than the HTML tags. So see how to use cascading style sheet. A cascading style sheet rule set contains a selector and a declaration block. Now see what is selector. Selector indicates the HTML element you want to style. It could be any tag like H1 tag, body tag, etc. Declaration block. The declaration block can contain one or more declarations separated by a semicolon. So see the syntax of cascading style sheet. Here we can see that there is use of selector and declaration block. As you know that selector indicates the HTML element. So here there is one HTML element which is H1. So this H1 is called as selector, and declaration block. So you know that the declaration block can contain one or more declarations separated by semicolon. So here the color and font size comes into the declaration block. Now remember, color is called as property, font size is called as property, and color name yellow is the value of that property. Font size 11 pixel. 11 pixel is the value of this property font size. Okay, so in this way you can use selector on the web page. For the above example, there are two declarations. Color value yellow, font size value 11 pixel. Each declaration contains a property name and value separated by semicolon. Property is a type of attribute of HTML element. It could be color, border, etc. Values are assigned to cascading style sheet properties. In the above example, value yellow assigns to color property. As we see, the content selector and declaration block having one property color having the value yellow. Okay, here also we can see selector property 1 colon value 1 semicolon property 2 colon value 2 semicolon. So here you can see that each declaration contains a property name and value separated by semicolon. When there are more properties are used for a particular selector, then the property name and values are separated by using colon, and different properties are separated by semicolon in this way. Okay, see next, types of cascading style sheet. There are three methods of implementing styling information to an HTML document. First, inline cascading style sheet. Second, internal cascading style sheet, which is also called as embedded style sheet. Third, external cascading style sheet. First, inline style sheet. Inline styles are defined within style attribute of the relevant element. Here, in inline style sheet, we are directly using the style attribute to a particular element which we want to style. Okay. So see, for example, paragraph tag P style equal to color property having value magenta, font size property having value 18 pixel, closing of paragraph P, hello CSS, and end of paragraph tag P. So when you will see the output of this portion only, you will get hello CSS as output having the color magenta and font size 18 pixel. Okay. Now see one example of cascading style sheet. HTML tag, body tag, h1 tag, style attribute equal to color having value blue, text align having value center, closing of h1 tag. This is a heading, end of h1 tag. Next tag, paragraph tag P, style attribute, color equal to red. This is a paragraph, end of paragraph. Paragraph tag P, style attribute, color magenta, font size 24 pixel. This is a paragraph, end of paragraph tag P, end of body tag, end of HTML tag. Now save this program by giving a program name .html and see the output of this program. So when user clicks on program, the web browsers open, and when web browser open, you will see the output in 3 lines. This is a heading, this is a paragraph, this is a paragraph, in this way. Okay, but these 3 lines contains a formatting which is provided to their particular elements. For example, this is a heading having a color blue and it is aligned to the center. Then the second line, this is a paragraph having a color and it is by default left aligned, and same way third line contains, this is a paragraph having color magenta and having 24 pixel font size, which is also left aligned. So see how the output looks onto the web browser. Okay, you will see the output here. First line comes to the center having blue color and it is written in H1 tag. So the font as compared to these 2 lines is bigger. Okay, then second line by default comes to the left having red color, and third line having color magenta and font size greater than the second line, because this one contains font size as 24 pixel. Okay, so today we stop here.